Harvey's Curbside to Go means you can experience quality anywhere. Call in and pick it up on your way home without leaving your car. No cooking, no cleaning, just dinner. Harvey's, a difference you can taste.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. I am meteorologist Maggie McCauley, giving you everything you need to know to get you out the door this morning. Hope you have your cup of coffee and you're ready to go as you are headed out the door. Here's what you need to know. We're looking at a drier day ahead. The weekend is looking warmer, and we're also looking to turn pretty active as we head into our next work week. Let's talk about visibility concerns first. We saw some patchy fog out there this morning. Overall, what you need to know now is for your Thursday at 7:30, we're looking much drier, or not much drier, but much clearer out there. That fog is really starting to dissipate along with the sun rising. That's kind of really fizzles out that fog. Here's a look over at our camera over in Tupelo in Lee County. Nice conditions out there nonetheless. Temperatures in the upper 60s. So overall, great conditions to start off your Friday or your Thursday. I wish it was Friday. Here's a look over at West Point. Same story, different place. Temperatures in the middle 60s right now. And overall, a great start. Not a lot of clouds in there, so no rain expected either. So that's some good news as you're heading out the door this morning. One more look over in Greenville. Again, nice conditions there. Temperatures in the upper 60s nonetheless. So nice conditions overall, and that's what you need to know. Right now, temperatures in the 60s across the board, middle 60s for a majority of the area to even near 70 if you're in places closer to the Delta from Cleveland to Greenwood, upper 60s in places like Kosciuszko as well. As we look over your first 12 hours, we're going to be seeing temperatures eventually getting into the 90s this afternoon. And so another warm afternoon ahead, about a 10% chance of rain this afternoon, but most of us stay very dry, just like we are right now. Here's a look at Mississippi Live radar this morning. Very dry out the door this morning, so you're good to go on those roadways. Let me zoom out, show you where the rain is happening this morning. We're seeing this low pressure system all the way up in the plains with that extended cold front bringing rain to places like Kansas City. This is going to try to drop in a few showers out there for your Friday. So let me put this in motion for you as we head now through 5, maybe a shower or two, but it's really as we head into the early portion of our weekend and then into Friday night where we might see a few showers trying to drop in. Yes, potentially for those game times. And then as we head overnight into your Saturday. So continue to watch this, continue to keeping our eye on it. We're watching these high-res models just now kind of coming in, showing us what to expect on your Friday, and we're going to continue to bring you that latest information as we get it. So that's a look at really not hour by hour, but day-by-day futurecast to show you kind of what to expect. We'll take it hour by hour more what you can expect between now all the way through your Friday afternoon coming up next. We'll also look at the latest drought monitor, look at those Friday night football forecasts, and those SEC football forecasts, all coming up right after this.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
You may see a teen struggling to find his way. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we see a teen gaining the confidence and skills to land his first job. Kids today need people to see their potential and help them achieve it. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we do whatever it takes to help kids succeed. Because when we see young people, we see limitless possibilities. Do you? Join us, Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McCauley.
Hey, and thanks as always for tuning back in with us at Mississippi Live Weather this morning on your Thursday morning. I almost said it was Friday. It is not. It's Thursday out there, and I need to be reminded of that. Let's look at what's happening across the board right now before we get into your latest forecast. This is over in Aberdeen. Nice conditions, beautiful blue skies as you're waking up this morning across the board. Temperatures hanging on in the middle 60s there. A lot of us, though, already in the upper 60s, like over in Smithville. View more clouds in that picture, but still a great start to our morning. Temperatures in the upper 60s over in Smithville. Let's talk about your airport delays. If we have any this morning, none region wide. So that's some good news. If you're headed out from Memphis International down to Jackson, Shreveport, wherever you got going on this morning, if it's region wide and southeast, not looking at any major, even moderate delays. We did see up in the Boston airport this morning. So if you know anybody going there, that could be an issue, but region wide, you're good to go. And locally, you're good to go. If you're sticking in here with us at North Mississippi, temperatures are going to be warm today in the upper 70s by 9, 80s are back by 10, upper 80s by the 11 o'clock hour. So it is going to be a warmer day ahead with high temperatures going to be topping out in the middle 90s. So definitely warmer, but mainly dry. So that's some good news out there. As for tomorrow, still a warmer day ahead. Temperatures a lot like today in the low to middle 90s, 94 in Bruce, 94 in Houston, 93 in Eupora. Let's talk about your high school game of the week. South Pontotoc versus Okolona. Gabe Magner's going to be there, and we could see some rain on your Friday night. Actually, probably likely to see it throughout potentially game time. So we're going to be talking about that in just a minute. But our high school game of the week presented by Casey Lott. Temperature is going to be warm, 80s to start the game, 70s by the time we're ending it. And again, rain chances sticking around as well. So let's take it hour by hour. We got to get through today first. So now through noon, looking very dry and good to go. As we head to the afternoon, potentially a few spot showers or two, but dry for the most part. So that's some good news. Going into this evening, overnight, and then into your Friday, a little bit of a different story. So starting off your Friday on a very dry note. So that's some good news at least. So as we head into Friday morning, good to go, dry out the door, but spotty downpours will come back into the picture, especially as you're around eastern Arkansas and then into places like northeast Mississippi, getting in on that rainfall. You can see there, especially around northwest Mississippi, going to be getting in on that all day long. So very, or not all day long, but a little bit sooner than the rest of us in places like northwest Mississippi as these showers come in right around pregame activities. And they're going to be continuing even around those game time hours, especially, like I said, for folks over in northwest Mississippi. So continuing to track that out. We'll continue to bring you the latest as we get more data coming in on our Friday night. As for SEC football forecast, it's going to be a little bit of a different story than last week because we got two afternoon games going on across the board. The first one is in Ole Miss versus Tulane, 2:30 kickoff. Yeah, 90s by the first play, eventually falling through the 80s over in Oxford. Same story if you're headed to Mississippi State. Kickoffs at 3:15. So same story, different place. Temperatures starting off in the 90s, ending in the 80s. A warm SEC football game, no matter where you're going from Ole Miss over into Stark Vegas, is going to be warm. As for your weekend ahead, high temperature is going to be in the low to middle 90s for your Saturday, low 90s for Sunday. Slight rain chance mainly for Sunday. Still warm out there for your weekend ahead. As for rain chances, you can expect those to continue to bump up. Now, we're seeing about a 20% on Friday. We drop it to a 10 on Saturday, but Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, going into the start of your next work week, we see a shift in our overall weather pattern, and I'm talking about more of an active pattern, widespread rainfall coming back into the picture as we head Tuesday into Wednesday. And that's the good news with our drought conditions. Take a look at this. The latest drought monitor came out at 7:30. It's 7:38. So here's the latest look at that. Not seeing a huge difference here in northeast Mississippi. Still seeing that moderate drought extending, creeping into places like Alcorn County, and then also into places like Lee County, just outside of it, and also that severe drought extending from Memphis down into places like Panola and Tunica County. So that's a look overall at the latest drought monitor. Not really seeing too much of worsening conditions, at least for our area, but still ongoing drought happening across a good portion of the area because we didn't really see much rain between last Thursday when that was put out and right now. Take a look at our rainfall totals over the past 7 days. You either really got it or you really didn't, right? So some places, like we saw that heavy downpours, and places closer to the Alabama and Tennessee state line could have seen up to close to 3 inches. So they really got under one of those heavier pockets. Grenada County did as well. closer to Cleveland as well. So again, if you got under it, you could have seen anywhere between 1.5 inches to up to, that's kind of the heaviest one, 2 to 3 inches. But if you didn't sing, less than 1/2 inch across the board. So not a lot of widespread heavy rainfall like we need here in North Mississippi. Here's like your 7-day forecast, middle 90s over your next few days, definitely above our normal high of 87. We'll see rain chances hang on by the end of the weekend, and 80s do come back into the forecast. So that's some good news. If you like those cooler conditions, hey, you're going to be getting it by the end, or really the beginning to the middle portion of our next work week. So that's some good news. And rain does come back in full force as we head into the middle portion of our next work week as well. As always, thank you so much for starting off your day with me. Gabe will have your latest forecast coming up at 5, 6, and 10 this evening, live from the Room to Room Weather Center. And he'll be talking through those Friday night football forecasts with those updated models. So you're going to want to stick in and hear from him. And I'll be back waking up with you on your Friday morning back here at 6:30 a.m. Thanks as always for tuning in, and have a great Thursday.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
When people are fed, futures are nourished. They can connect with the world around them, unlock endless possibilities, and thrive. Join the movement to end hunger. Volunteer. Advocate. Donate. Go to feedingamerica.org/actnow.